Good morning, guys. Welcome to another vlog. So it's another Friday morning and it's a Friday that I'm off, so I was able to actually put in for my remaining time off because with my company, like you can only carry over sick days, so if you don't use all your vacation up during the year, you lose it. So I mean, good news and bad news. So I was able to put in for my remaining time off, and I usually just take a bunch of Fridays off because Alvin is off. So Alvin's weekend is Friday, Saturday. So we normally only spend like one full day together, but I like it because during the summer, I have summer Fridays, which means I get a half day on Friday. So then we can kind of go out and we like to like run our errands and do our groceries and everything in the middle of the day because it's a lot less busy, which was the goal for today. So today I actually forgot, it's actually a holiday, it's Veterans Day. So I don't know if a lot of people are gonna do the same thing that we're doing because we're gonna go to Costco. My grandma and I are gonna go to Costco, and then Alvin is gonna meet us later and we're gonna go to Ikea because we're gonna hopefully get a new rug for here right by the vanity, and then we're gonna redo his little like tool workshop area because we don't really have a lot of good storage there, and we need to get like a big storage unit, a bunch of containers, and just organize and kind of do all of that. So I'll bring you guys along for that. So it's a holiday and it's also supposed to like rain later today, which is unfortunate, but hopefully, I mean, not a whole lot of people will be out shopping. Maybe, hopefully, who knows. But let me at least show you guys the area that we're gonna kind of redo first. All right, so this is the first area. This is my filming setup for my main channel, but it's also like my vanity. I've got all my makeup here. I've got like some kind of other storage here. This is our old kitchen table. So eventually we're gonna redo this whole side of the room. But I figured we're not gonna do that until next year, probably in like February or March, but it would be easiest now to replace the rug before we bring everything else in. So I'm not gonna get rid of like this runner or this desk right here, but I do wanna get rid of the rug. So this is one of the cheapy rugs from Ikea, and underneath it you can see this little rectangle right here. That is like a thick pad to protect the floor from the rug, or protect the floor from the chair, because this rug wasn't thick enough to really protect the floor, whereas like these rugs are. So the goal is just to get a big kind of area rug, a nice thicker one for this side of the room, so we can go ahead and put it in, like move all the furniture, put it in, do some cleaning, and then we can get rid of this rug and that pad because this will be thick enough that we wouldn't need the pad anymore. And then next year we'll actually go through and get like a nicer storage unit for over here so we're not using the old kitchen table, and then we'll redo the office, but that's gonna be another trip. Hello, chunkies. So this is the area we are gonna redo. So this is Alvin's toolbox. This is like an old bookshelf that, we don't really like these bookshelves, the Billy bookshelves. If you don't secure them to a wall, they really don't do much of anything. And then we've just got like some spare furniture that's kind of thrown together, so it's not really organized, it's not really efficient. So we're gonna get rid of that bookshelf, everything on top of it, and this desk. This toolbox is gonna move over here, and then we're gonna get a big storage unit. We're gonna get one of the Calyx bookshelves, kind of like one of these. We're gonna get that for right over here, and we're gonna hopefully store all of his tools there, and then the top of this will be his new like desk workspace thing. And then we'll have to move all of Rex's toys. Isn't that right? Chunky baby, they're getting rid of your leaves. Aw, you baby, you such baby. So that is the plan today. I'm thinking today we're gonna go out and like do all the shopping, and then probably tomorrow we'll build the Calyx unit and redo that space. But we're gonna see how today goes. So it is 8:30. My grandma said she would be here between 9 and 9:15 to pick me up. So since I'm gonna be shopping and lifting heavy things and going to Ikea and stuff, I'm just gonna wear this shirt. I'm gonna throw on some capri joggers and just sneakers, just because we're gonna be doing a lot of work. And I should probably go ahead and throw my hair up because it's gonna rain. I don't want to make my hair look cute and then have it rain and poof right up. So let me get ready and let's go shopping. So we made it, but we unfortunately chose like the worst day to do this because it's pouring rain and it is a holiday, so Costco was nuts. Like you can see, my shirt is actually like soaked through and I had a rain jacket on. So give me a minute, I might change my shirt real quick. And then I'll tell you about the trip and we'll do a quick haul. All right. I have some caffeine, I've got a Dr. Pepper. I have changed into not soaking wet clothes. And I got a giant haul for you guys. So we went to Costco first and I honestly, so I thought I was being a little silly going to Costco with my grandma like right when it opened. It's 10 a.m. We got there, people were lining up. It was like a Black Friday sale. It was pretty nuts. I have not seen Costco that busy. I don't go to Costco that often, but I have not seen Costco that busy. And I almost died. People like were hitting each other with carts. People were pushing each other over in the parking lot. It was nuts. So we got a lot at Costco, which is great because we only go to Costco like once or twice a year, so we really stock up when we do go. And then we got Alvin and we went to Ikea. We basically got everything that we needed at Ikea except for like one little thing that we just were gonna buy online. So let's do the Costco haul first. Okay, I couldn't believe the price on these Clorox wipes. This is a 5-pack, it was $18. Which, I don't know if you guys know, some of these, like you could pay $18 just for like one container of Clorox wipes. And we use these all the time. Let me see if I can thumbnail it. Or even like this. But I had to get this because it was $18.99 for 5 of them. This one I got because we were looking to replace this old kind of janky, see this white cutting board behind me. We've had that since we moved in, and these ones just look a lot nicer. It's a 2-pack, they're gray, they're really nice and like sturdy, and they're dishwasher safe. So these just seem to be like perfect. Next, I got a gigantic box of Ziploc bags. These are just so much cheaper to get at Costco than they are anywhere else. So this big box comes with gallon, quart, sandwich, and snack. And actually, I just bought this organizer off of Amazon and it holds all of those bags in here because I kept breaking the boxes, and once the box is broken, you're kind of SOL. So perfect. They had a pumpkin spice loaf that I went half and half on with my grandmother. We already had a bit of it. It's delicious. I absolutely love mozzarella, so I got this like gigantic 2-pack of sliced fresh mozzarella. And then this, I just saw it was a great price. This is just thick sliced center cut bacon, and the way I'm picturing this is like I make this like to go on top of ramen or go on top of noodles or something. So I got these. And speaking of ramen, I got these. So these are millet and brown rice ramen noodles, and I heard that they were pretty good, and they're just the noodles because we've gotten really into kind of making our own broth recently, so I thought these would be perfect for it. These are my favorite breakfast sausage. These are just the pork sausage patties from Jones Dairy Farm. It's like, they're literally the best tasting, and this gigantic bag is only like 15 bucks. You can only see half of it here, but I also went half and half with my grandma on these raviolis, and they're stuffed with Italian sausage. So that sounds delicious, and I'll probably just make that for dinner, if not tonight, tomorrow. So this I saw, and I didn't know they sold it in this big container. So this is the Grill Makes Montreal steak seasoning, but this is basically the same thing as a little marinade pack. So let me get it. Yeah, so they have these little marinade packs where you throw it in with some meat with a little bit of oil, a little bit of vinegar, and you let it marinate either overnight or you can freeze it that way. And they have it, the big one. And I'm sure this is more economical than getting these little packets all the time. So I just couldn't resist. They had one more with a different seasoning, but we like the Montreal steak one the best, so I figured we'd probably use this one first. I did see a couple of cute clothes while we were there. So first off, they just had these really nice, just basic black cardigans. So I got an extra large. I thought that would be really nice for work. And then my grandma got me these pants like a few weeks ago, and they're like the coziest, comfiest pajama pants ever. I'm literally gonna open this up and put them on. But they're the Lucky brand straight leg lounge pant. This is a 2-pack. It has a plain black pair and like this really cute gray checkered pattern. And I got size extra large because I do like my pants to be a little bit baggy on me, and these are like perfect. Next thing I got were these Venus Comfort Glide refills. This is the best price. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 12 of these was $25, which if you guys use these razors, you'll know 4 of these is more than that at the drugstore. So it's nuts. So this is like literally the best price for them, and I stock up, and this is my favorite way to shave my legs, my arms. Yeah. Don't think I've seen a container this big, but they had the Downy Unstoppables, and I really do like these. They can just get a little bit expensive, but these are a really good price, and it's like look how big it is compared to my head. They're huge. They also had a really good price on the Dawn Power Wash, so it's 1 full size and then 2 refills. These are also always a great deal if you're at Costco and you can find them. It's the Neutrogena makeup wipes. They're split between the regular and the Hydro Boost. This one, I saw some videos that said that the dish towels from Costco were like really good quality. So they had this Christmas set, and what really drew me in were these green and black towels. They're really nice, and then you got some regular white ones and green ones and some decorative ones. So I just thought I could use these for decoration and also to actually use them as towels. Next, we got the Swiffer Heavy Duty dry sweeping pad. These are the best for hair. I have a lot of hair, I shed. Alvin has a lot of hair, he sheds. Rex has the most hair and he sheds the most. So we need these. So we next got these clear big recycling trash bags. We're technically not allowed to bag our recycling, which is so annoying because on recycling day, bottles and everything go everywhere because not everything gets into the truck. But we have these recycling bins and they get so nasty and dirty, especially when it rains, whenever recycling has to get put out. So even though we're not gonna bag them, I wanna line the recycling bin just so that at least if they get really dirty or grody, I don't have to go dig in and clean the inside, because that's been very difficult, which I did not think it'd be that hard. So yeah, we'll try those out. And if not, we could always just use them for regular trash. And last but not least, a gigantic pack of Monster. And this giant pack was only $36. That's such a good price. So that's everything from Costco. Let me go ahead and put those away and then I'll show you the Ikea haul. So we are back. That took a while, but all the Costco stuff was put away. Let's get into what we got at Ikea. So first of all, these are the cutest motherfucking things I have ever seen. And I've been looking for them every time we go to Ikea. They're like little keychains and they're actual bags. Like the bags open and you can use the bags. So I got 2 of these. One of them is actually gonna go on my keys because these are too cute. And the other one, I don't know, I'm gonna just keep it. They're adorable. Next, I got these like little mini kind of hangers. I got these to fit in our wardrobe kind of at the front of the apartment for like jackets and coats and stuff. And I ended up using them for my bras because like these are small enough that it works perfectly. So I wanted to get another set. I got a big cooking pot because I've been trying to get better at like cooking multiple like big batches of things when I cook. And when I cook big things like soup or pasta sauce, I end up having to use like 2 pots because I don't have a pot big enough to do that. And I've heard that the Ikea pots and pans are actually really good. So I got this one. It is, how big is you? It's an 11-quart pot and it comes with a lid. Yay. So before I go to show you the rest of the like big stuff that we got, I got these little inserts. So the project we're gonna be doing tomorrow is we're putting together a 5x5 calyx to store all of Alvin's tools. And so we're getting a bunch of like milk crates, so he's gonna have all of those. But the calyxes have a bunch of these like inserts you can put into the drawers. Like this one is an X-shaped one, so that you can kind of store things around and not have to use a separate container. So we got this, we got one, just to see how we like it, because if we like those and we want to get more, we can just order them online. And then we also got this one. So this one is an insert that goes into the shelf to kind of cut it in 2. So you've got 2 separate shelves you can store things on. And this is the rest of what we got at Ikea, along with Rex. Hello, Rex. Little chunky boy. Not a thought behind those eyes. So in these boxes right here, we have the 5x5 calyx. It came in 2 boxes. Hello, boy. So it came in 2 boxes. We're gonna put it together tomorrow and it's gonna go right here. So I'm excited for that. For the office, I actually got these boxes. I got the gray boxes because I don't have enough boxes for my calyx shelf in there. These 2 right here, these are actually the cat boxes. So these have a little hole in them. You're supposed to make them into a cat bed, but they fit into the calyx perfectly. And what we have right now is one of the shelves where we put all of Rex's toys in. And we thought this would be perfect because it's like a drawer. It's got an open top, but it's got that circular opening so he can go in and get his toys whenever he wants. Then we got the rug. We unfortunately ended up getting the exact same color rug that we already have. So it's not the darker one like we thought, but it's fine. It'll all match. It'll be great. And last but not least, I got the tall drying rack. So this is called the slib. So this is a taller drying rack so that if you want to hang something on a hanger and then have it hang from the drying rack, it's there. There's enough room for it. So I have this one, and then we've got our regular drying rack that I also keep in the laundry room. So that's it for the Costco and Ikea haul. We're not going to do anything tonight. It is almost 5 o'clock. I lied, it's 5:30. Whew. So I'm gonna put my PJs on and just watch some TV and relax, and I'll bring you guys along tomorrow when we actually break down the furniture that's in there and build the new stuff. Good morning, or technically good afternoon. It's right around 12. So we had kind of an easy morning. Alvin just took Rex out for a walk and I've been doing some prep work. So let me show you where we're starting. So this is the vanity area. I'm gonna clear out all of this stuff and remove out the mat. Then we're gonna have to shift the furniture this way, but this is where the new rug is gonna go. And we've got the rug over here, so we're gonna keep it in the bag until we're ready to unroll it. I hear a chunky boy. No, did I hear things? There he is. Hi, puppies. And then we are going to clear out the these pieces of furniture. So like this desk, that bookshelf, and that one are all going to get broken down and we're gonna throw it in the dump. We have some dumpsters not too far from us. And then we're gonna start building the Calyx unit. So we are just about done here in the office. We've got the new rug in. It looks fantastic. What I'm gonna leave until tomorrow or maybe even next weekend, we took out the bookshelf under here that wasn't really the best organizational wise, and we put in my crates. Now these crates are not organized at all. So the goal is going to be either tomorrow or later, I'm gonna go through and actually reorganize these so that I've got like my empties bin is over there. I wanna make sure I have all of my electronics, like my mic, everything for filming, kind of all in one spot. So we'll organize that together some other time. But for now, we can just close that. And it's beautiful. Look how nice this is. We got rid of the mat. We've got the new rug in here. We've got the desk and everything back. And then in a few months, when we redo that side of the office with the new desk, we're gonna bring in, I'd love to get one of the long Alex drawers right here just to extend the tabletop and have more storage down there. And then it would be perfect in here. So now we're gonna start in the living room. Good morning, guys. It is the next day and it's what time is it? It's like 10 o'clock. I spent the morning watching YouTube and I watched the first episode of the new season of The Crown. I normally would like binge watch it with my grandmother, but my grandma, she's retired, so like literally the day it came out she watched the whole thing. But so I watched one episode, but we've got a lot to get done today. So I made my handy dandy to-do list. What I've got to do today: I've got to clean our humidifier, I've got to descale the coffee maker, I got to order more I got to order more filters for our Dyson air purifier. I have to organize the office, which is gonna be the big project for today. I have to prepare breakfast for the week, so it's gonna be me a hot breakfast, and then for Alvin I'm gonna make him a big thing of oatmeal. I need to wash my makeup brushes because they're gross and they desperately need a good deep clean. And then I think that's everything I'm gonna do outside of dinner. So today it's a nasty rainy day, which is a perfect day to just stay inside and like clean and organize. So unfortunately Rex is gonna be cooped up. I'm hoping it clears up this afternoon so I can just take him out later this afternoon. But the big project today is really gonna be organizing the office. So as you guys saw yesterday, we got the new rug in, but we kind of messed up everything that I had organized down here. So let me give you a quick look. Also, I'm just really happy with how I reorganized the top of this. So let me just give you guys a quick look. Over here, I have my decorations, and inside that glass container, I have all my previous Pan That palettes. I like to keep the empty palette. The goal is to one day like have a shadow box with all of them in it, but until then, I just want to keep them there. Over in the container, I've got some small palettes. These are all my makeup books. I've always wanted to incorporate books in some way, and I finally had the time and the space to do so. So I've got all my makeup books, and then my Sigma brush case. And then over here, we have the rest of my eyeshadow palettes. I'm really happy with how this came out. And then I've got another cauldron and my snow globes. I love those spooky snow globes, but I'm really happy with how the top came out. But underneath, boop. So down here is where we need work. So I used to have this really old bookshelf over here, but it just wasn't optimized for what I need to have access to down here. So I emptied out this container. It used to have our Christmas decorations in it, but I put our Christmas decorations in one of those black bins instead, because these are all from Target and they all stack perfectly like this. So the goal is to kind of pull all of these out, see what I have, and really organize this in a way that makes sense and gives me access to everything that I need from over here. So like my filming equipment, my empties baskets, stuff for my main channel, stuff for my regular everyday life. So that's what we're gonna be doing here. Wow, so I was able to go through that a lot quicker than I thought I would, but I think it's because I got more storage for like my work side of the office down here. So I have these containers to separate out all of my actual like 9 to 5 work stuff along with office supplies. So previously all of that stuff was under here as well, but I'm happy I was finally able to like separate that out. So let me give you a quick rundown of how this is organized. So the stuff on the bottom is going to be stuff that's going to be more long-term kind of storage I don't have to access as frequently. So down here I have all of like my older books, notebooks, journals, books that have like journaling prompts in them. And then on top I have what I call like my shipping box. So this has stuff like tape, I've got packing material, I've got little bubble mailers, and I mainly got this because I do sell some of my old decluttered makeup on Poshmark. So I have that Poshmark linked down below if you're interested, but there really isn't that much there anymore. I haven't done a big declutter in quite a bit. But I found this has just been very useful just in life in general, just in case we ever have to ship anything, in case, you know, it's actually been really helpful. And then I keep all of like my regular envelopes and stamps on the other side of the office, but this is just like the best place to have this stuff. Over here, this is kind of like the technology section. So down here I have the technology that I'm not using as often. Like I have this big like mini ring light setup that I don't really want to get rid of, because it's useful, but I don't use it that often. So I've got it down here, a lot of cables and stuff that I don't use every day. And up here, I'm really excited because I finally have like within reach of my chair, which is exactly what I wanted, all of like my main filming stuff. So I have like my lav mic, I have my regular big mic that I use for my main channel videos, and then just like regular cables and stuff that I need. And I might move over some of the stuff that I have on my desk, but I want to sit with it for a couple of days and see what is more helpful to keep down here versus what is more helpful to keep up here by the iMac. So that's the middle, and then back here, this is actually the traveling case for my ring light. It's a big 19-inch ring light, and I love it. And then inside, I just have some big pieces of art from college that I like to keep not bent. So that's just a really big container, and it's perfect to just keep kind of those art prints in. All right, over here, down here, I've got like kind of not off season, but like other decor. So like up here, I've got my like spooky decor that I keep up year round, but I do like to switch it out every now and then. So down here I just have the stuff that I'm not currently using to decorate either my office or the bedroom slash living room. And then up here, let me move this little top part. This is my empties basket. I do keep all of my makeup, skincare, beauty empties, and then I do a big empties video on my main channel. And this is just a really easy, simple way to keep all of them organized as best as I can. So I've got that, and then up top here, just so I have some kind of flat space where I can reach, I've got like my everyday scissors. I've got a journal. This is actually another YouTuber. She just came out with a guided journal, and I love guided journals. I have that, and then I've got my folder with all of my kind of everyday paperwork. And then of course a couple of pens. And then all the way over at the end, I've got my big, nice tripod. It's a really heavy duty, nice tripod, so I don't use it that often. I kind of just use the thin one for my ring light most of the time, so that one stays over here. And then I have these cute like photo backdrops from Shop Miss A. They were $1 each, and they look really good, especially on camera. So in case I have to take images of products or images of, you know, anything that I would want a nice little background for, I've got these for. And again, I try to keep them flat, so over here is just kind of the best place to do that. And then of course down here I just have my surge protector. I've got the AC unit plugged in here. These are the twinkle lights above my desk. And then this is just for my laptop. And then we've got it raised off the floor because now that there's a rug here, it could be a potential fire hazard. And then we've got just like a piece of rubber mat right here as another protection. So that's it for this section. I was able to also kind of clean out these two containers. And then I found this old tape thing that I'm not using. So I'm gonna give this to Alvin for him to use with his tools. So I finished cleaning everything. I've got water filtering so I can finish filling up the humidifier now that it's clean, and the coffee maker is all clean and nice, and it's only 3 o'clock. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a nice hot shower, wash my hair, and then do some editing. So I've got quite a lot of editing. I got this vlog and the vlog before it to go through. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.